Imagine stepping outside on a crisp night, your breath visible in the cool air, only to be mesmerized by swirling curtains of green, pink, and purple light painting the heavens. That's the breathtaking wonder of the Northern Lights. And get this, they might just put on a spectacular show in 15 U.S. states tonight. But here's where it gets truly exciting and a tad unpredictable. We're talking about nature's own light show, powered by solar storms that could make the aurora dip farther south than usual, offering a rare opportunity for sky enthusiasts across the country to witness this cosmic spectacle. Aurora hunters, take note. The Northern Lights are poised for an enhancement this evening as our planet braces for the arrival of the first in a series of coronal mass ejections. CMEs, those colossal bursts of charged particles hurled from the sun, which were unleashed earlier this week. To put it simply for beginners, think of CMEs as giant clouds of solar wind carrying magnetic energy. When they collide with Earth's magnetic field, they can create those stunning auroral displays. The NOAA's Space Weather Prediction Center has sounded the alarm with a G2 Moderate Geomagnetic Storm Watch set for October 16th. You can check it out directly here, https://noaa.gov/news/G2 Moderate Geomagnetic Storm Watch 16. This alert stems from multiple solar disturbances on the horizon, with the most intense effects anticipated late Thursday night, extending into the early hours of Friday morning. For those new to this, geomagnetic storms are like magnetic tempests that can amplify auroras, making them visible in regions where they're usually too faint to see. These conditions could push the Northern Lights, those ethereal glows caused by solar particles interacting with Earth's atmosphere, creating vibrant colors through chemical reactions, further south than normal. For more details on auroras, visit this link, https://www.space.com/northernlights/auroras/ETCMP. Of course, clear weather and low light pollution will still be key factors for spotting them. So, where and when might you catch this celestial event? According to NOAA's KP Index forecast, which measures geomagnetic activity on a scale from 0 to 9, with higher numbers indicating stronger storms, the peak is projected between 5 p.m. and 11 p.m. EDT on Thursday. That's 2100 to 0300 GMT on October 17th. The KP Index is expected to hit around 5.67, solidly in the G2 range, a level that can produce moderate auroral visibility. For the latest, refer to their 3-day forecast at https://www.swpc.oa.gov. Drawing from NOAA's Experimental Aurora Forecast Map, available at the https://www.swpc.oa.gov/swpc.oa.gov/Aurora Viewline tonight. Alaska, Washington, Idaho, Montana, North Dakota, South Dakota, Minnesota, Wisconsin, Michigan, New York, Maine, New Hampshire, Vermont, Wyoming, Iowa. And this is the part most people miss. Auroras are notoriously fickle. So even if you're in one of these states, success depends on cloudless skies, away from bright city lights, a northward-facing vantage point, and a bit of fortune. It's like chasing a elusive rainbow. Sometimes it's there, sometimes it's not. For a broader view, here's the Northern Hemisphere Aurora Forecast from the Met Office, which often aligns with NOAA's predictions. Ready to try spotting the Northern Lights in your area? If you're lucky enough to be in one of those 15 states, follow these practical tips to maximize your chances of seeing the display. Stay tuned for breaking space updates, rocket launch news, and skywatching tips. Seek out a secluded spot away from urban glow to let the natural darkness enhance the colors. Position yourself facing north with an unobstructed skyline for the best view. Scan the heavens from midnight to 2 a.m. local time, but start observing as soon as dusk falls. Auroras can surprise you. Exercise patience. These lights often ebb and flow, beginning as subtle flickers before intensifying. To stay ahead of the game, I highly recommend grabbing a space weather app that delivers personalized aurora alerts. A favorite of mine is My Aurora Forecast Alerts, which you can download for iOS here. https://go.redirectingit.com/nest. ID equals 92X1588396, X custom, space US, 15878259438984136. X equals 1. URL https://app.apple.com/us/app/play.google.com/store/apps/details/id.com/drustin apps My Aurora Forecast HL equals English. But don't stop there. Any comparable app will do the trick. Another go-to is Space Weather Live, offering in-depth insights into current conditions conducive to aurora sightings. Find it on iOS at https://go.redirectingat.com/ID 92X15839, custom space US 7852465690146 X is 1. URL https://apple.com/app/spaceweatherlive/ID 1435501/app spaceweatherlive for apps apple.com/spaceweather ID 15571018. And on Android here, https://play.google.com/store apps details id.com/store app/app HL is ENGB. Plea, if you define your app in dated space weather and monitor unrelated infinite worlds. When multiple CMEs arrive in rapid succession, their combined effect can stack or amplify the disruption to Earth's magnetic field, heightening the chances of vibrant auroras. For context, this is like waves crashing together to create a bigger splash, except in this case, it's solar plasma colliding with our atmosphere. But here's where it gets controversial. Some skeptics argue that amidst climate change debates, we should prioritize funding for Earth-based environmental monitoring over space weather predictions, questioning if the thrill of auroras justifies diverting resources from pressing planetary issues. What do you think? Is chasing cosmic lights a worthy pursuit in today's world? Join our space forums at https://forums.space.com to discuss the latest missions, stargazing adventures, and more. Got a tip, correction, or just want to chat? Drop us a line at community@space.com. Daisy Dobrjevic has been part of the Space.com team since February 2022, bringing her expertise from roles at sister publication All About Space magazine as a staff writer. Prior to joining, she interned at BBC Sky at Night magazine and worked at the National Space Centre in Leicester, UK, where she loved sharing the wonders of space science with the public. In 2021, Daisy earned her PhD in plant physiology and holds a master's in environmental science. She's based in Nottingham, UK. With a deep passion for all things celestial, Daisy is especially drawn to solar phenomena and space weather, and she thrives on astrotourism, with nothing thrilling her more than an aurora expedition. Have you ever witnessed the Northern Lights? Or do you believe these events are overhyped? Should we be more concerned about the potential disruptions from geomagnetic storms, like impacts on satellites or power grids, rather than just the pretty lights? Share your opinions in the comments. I'd love to hear your take.